I grew up not really knowing who God was. In the year 2005, we lost the matriarch of our family, my grandmother. I didn't know how to cope with that. And I turned to drugs and alcohol as my safe place. So over the course of a few years, I would wake up and the first thing that would come to my mind was, where am I going to go tonight? Where am I going to get that fixed? Where am I going to be going to make myself feel good? It was one day on my way to work. It was about 4 days of no sleep. And kind of nodded off. I don't know how long it was, but I woke up and I was on the inside median. I could have killed someone myself. I kept telling myself I was going to stop, but I couldn't. I had no self-control. I was powerless. My grandfather was my go-to person. One of the hardest things I've ever had to say in my life was to look my grandfather dead in the eyes, tell him that I failed him, that I had a problem. I couldn't stop, and I needed help. My grandfather drove me out to Owings Mills to reside at a facility for a month. We had requirements to attend so many meetings a day, and it was in those meetings where I hear these speakers coming up, and they began to mention Jesus, and they were extremely happy. So after hearing the speakers for about 3 weeks, I decided, I couldn't do this on my own, just like everyone had told me. I know I wanted Jesus in my life, and I was out to find him. I was on a mission. So the first thing I did when I got home, I called the one person I look up to as far as faith, which is my little brother. He wanted me to join him and his family at Mountain. I loved it. I loved it. There was, I don't know how many times leaving Mountain, I'd look at him and I'd say, God had this message for me today. It was after about 2 years of attending Mountain when I really started to become part of the community. And so August 14th, 2008, I attended Welcome to Mountain class. I knew before going in that this was the day I was going to be baptized and share with the world my love for Christ. When I rose up out of that water, cleansingness, a new start, forgiveness, it was all there. And I know that God knew what I wanted the whole time. All I had to do was just come forward and ask. He's always been seeking us our entire life. We just needed to stop and just ask for help. Just humble yourself and ask for help. The transformation of where I was and what I thought was finding happiness truly wasn't. I can now say that I find my happiness in Jesus. My marriage, he led me to a beautiful woman. If I could sum up the events that have taken place in my life so far by using one verse from Scripture, I will refer to Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock, 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 and keep on knocking, and that door will be open. God is there. He's waiting. He wants you to come back.